Go ahead. What did you think of tonight's meeting?
Well, I thought it was very good. That's a good attendance, good turnout for the folks, and we got a lot of diverse opinions. Hopefully some of the evil rumors have been dispelled, and I think there's more people involved that'll be communicating amongst themselves and getting the message out, and get more attendance, get more input. That's all these guys are looking for. They're not trying to jam anything down anybody's throat. They're just looking for input so they can do what they were contracted to do.
I thought tonight was a very productive meeting. I think Mr. Chapman facilitated in a way that really brought the community together. I think everybody's thoughts and comments were respected, and I hope the board is listening. I'm especially impressed with his communications plan and the team of people at HVLA that have put this together, because it seems every week they are ratcheting it up and taking another measure to reach out to the entire community, and I think people should take advantage of that and respond.
Well, what impressed me the most was the willingness of the people that set it up, the president and the board, to give everybody an opportunity to voice their opinion and to really make sure that everybody knows that no decisions have been made yet. What we've done is we've taken a whole bunch of different options. We want to put them out there. We want people to digest it, get a chance to discuss it, and then hope to come to some kind of consensus. And they mentioned many times, as did the architects or whoever they are, that the point is to service 100% of the people. We want everybody to feel like they were heard, not just a few.
How about you?
Well, I thought there was a lot of effort made to include everyone, as this lady said, and I thought the meeting was very well conducted. The only problem was our posts in the middle that made it a little difficult if you were sitting in the back to either see and hear, but other than that, I thought it was a very good meeting and that it gave us all the opportunities to speak up.
What was your major concern about the facility, about the plans, the whole project?
My major concern is that we really take a broad view of the needs of the whole community, not just the people in the community, but all of the facilities. And as I say that, what's in the back of my mind is that we have a lake that is in need of some serious attention. And, when we're talking about money, everybody gets frightened. So these things all get looked at piecemeal, and I think, we really need to take a broad view. I feel that that's being done with regards to the community center and and the golf course, clubhouse, and that sort of thing. But how many years is it going to be before we're in deep pucky because the lake's becoming filled in?
Did you two know each other before?
We did not.
No,
Which was.
You want to introduce yourselves to each other?
Well, this is Rose Decker.
And this
is Suzy Karasik.
Suzy Karasik. You can tell she's the really extroverted one.
And the other thing I wanted to say was I learned about some more of the clubs, and I was really impressed at the end when somebody mentioned, is there going to be some attention to not putting in non-toxic materials, because environmental issues are so important right now. I happen to be a nutritionist as well, but for elderly people, if they smell a lot of chemicals, that can cause a lot of other problems. So I'm hoping that they're going to look at the building materials, the carpet, and those kinds of things, and then of course solar.
Well, I had two concerns actually. One was that we wouldn't have enough members of the community here to get engaged in this process. And then the second concern I had is that people would not be able to really get into the design proposals that are being made and have a good, fruitful discussion about that. Fortunately, we had tons of people here, very good discussions, excellent questions, so all those concerns were baseless.
What's the next step?
Next step is July 13th. We're going to be having a forum, at which time we will have the same kind of process we did tonight, looking at conceptual ideas for the golf and restaurant building and the golf course in general. And then we'll also be looking at the costs of construction and also looking at a very early preliminary feasibility study of how we might be able to finance these facilities. I'm sure some people might enjoy that conversation.